Hey guys, Matt the Greeter here. I gotta tell you, I haven't been able to say that in a long time. Here we go, riding in the Boston area. It's January, what is it? It's Groundhog Day. It's not Groundhog Day. Yeah, actually, it's almost Groundhog Day. It's sometime in, what, January 16th, 17th, 18th. And I wasn't sure the bike was gonna start. I want you to look at the surface of the roads for a minute. See all of that white stuff is all salt. It's salt, it's grit, it's sand. You know, this time of year, riding is pretty sketchy. Got to be careful of everything. So anyhow, we had a kind of a rough fall. So I had a few days off that were in the 60s, and I had the kids, and I love the kids. So I had the kids, couldn't go for a ride. Then every day off I had, it rained. Every single day off, it rained. It was unbelievable. And then, you know, you get some sunny days, and so I would be getting ready. I'm like, tomorrow I can ride. It might be the last day in a while. And what happened to me 3 times is the previous night there was a little bit of moisture that froze on the roads. The salt trucks came and dumped a Venice beach worth of salt on the road. So when I woke up in the morning and it was sunny and, you know, in the upper 20s, low 30s, but sunny, the roads were covered with salt, so I couldn't ride. And I don't know about you guys, but I am so paranoid. It's like I can hear my battery dying. I can just hear it. And so yeah, going out today. Oh, I should explain, why am I out on a weekday at what is it, like 1 o'clock? Why, what's going on? Well, I'm quarantining. This is quarantine right now. So I was exposed to somebody who has COVID-19, and I myself have had it. I had it before there were vaccines, and I got a real bad case. And I mean, I did not end up in the hospital, so I can't say a real bad case, but I will say that probably 90% of people who felt like I felt probably would have gone to the hospital. But I don't, maybe some of you guys are like this. Maybe it runs in the bike circles, but I'm a little bit of a, I think that, I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but you know, so some people just don't go to the hospital unless they're dragged there, you know, and so I probably should have gone. They got checked out, but I didn't. But anyway, I'm here to this day, and I got my vaccines and got my booster, so I'm good. I feel good. But anyway, you know, I gotta pull a test, and if I get a positive or a negative test, which I, you know, expect to or whatever, then I'm back to work. But I have to get that test in order to get back to work. So I'm left no choice on this January day but to hop on the Bug Smasher and pray it starts, and it did. And here we go. Just a quick one. I don't want to push my luck these road conditions. So hey, I want to give a shout out to a couple of somewhat local people. I've said before, I don't know anybody else. I've never seen another moto vlogger around here, and well, that's still true. But I know of a couple who are within 100 miles, I'll say that. So Michael Bike, he rides out of the South Shore. I grew up in the South Shore, So somebody told me, hey, check out Michael Bike. He's down in your area. He's not exactly in my area, but he's where I came from, close. So he's pretty cool. So check out his channel. I'll leave a link down there. And so if you want to see like a little bit better scenery than I usually give you, go check out Michael Bike. And then somebody else you guys probably already know, but Bike Beards and Brews. And he's riding out of the North Shore. And I was watching his channel. Somebody said, hey, check this video out or whatever. And I did, and I was like, this guy, who's this guy? He went right past my my brother-in-law's house, right past this street. Like, I know exactly where that is. So I reached out to him, and yeah, he lives 10 minutes from there, wherever that is, this undisclosed location. And so I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. So I made a contact with him too. So you know, if I'm in the North Shore, maybe I'll give a shout out to Bikes, Beards, and Brews. And if I'm down visiting my folks down on the South Shore, then maybe I'll you know, do a quick run with Michael Bike. Who knows? You never know. But I thought that was pretty cool because I was complaining, sort of not complaining, about not knowing anybody, know any other motor vloggers around here. So it was kind of nice that all of a sudden I found two within a day of each other. You know, and I didn't find them. It's just other members of the community. You know, we kind of look out for each other. Somebody's out there. So I was interested in Can-Ams. You know, I've seen a couple of Spyders around, and somebody introduced me to Purple on 3. Oh, really like her channel. And PSP Tommy G, very much, watch the ice here, folks, very much enjoy their channel. And she rides a Can-Am Spider, a beautiful blue one. She introduced me to, was it 60, oh man, I'm gonna get it wrong, 602 North, who also rides a Can-Am. And that's pretty cool too. I would love to test ride one. I guess they're like automatic or semi-automatic, so I'm not sure. Look at the sea the salt. Easy does it. So I'm not sure how I would do with that. But hey, I didn't even mean to turn there. I'm on autopilot. Anyhow, so that was pretty cool. And so here's the next thing I want to find is one time, and then I got to let you go. This is going on a long time. One time, I got the opportunity to test ride very briefly a Vanderhall Venice. You guys familiar with those? So if you don't know what a Vanderhall Venice is, you probably know what a Polaris Slingshot is. So imagine a Polaris Slingshot, but it looks like the fuselage of a World War II airplane. It's got a wooden steering wheel. It's low to the ground. It's pretty gnarly looking. That's a Vanderhall Venice, made in Utah, United States. And so I went. I was stopped in real quick at a place. We do have a motor. I always complain about not having Harley Davidson here. We have a big motorcycle shop in my area called Mom's. It's Motorcycles of Manchester. And that's where I test rode it. They were a Vanderhall dealer for a time. I don't know that Vanderhall has taken off up here like the Slingshot has, which is a shame, because I'll tell you, 0 to 60 in 3.1 seconds. And I knew that because I got on the road, and they're right on Route 1, which is a really high-speed 4-lane with a Jersey barrier down the middle. And except for, you know, where the motorcycle shop is. So the guy said, well, take it up the street, you know, to blah, 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 bang a UE and come back with it. Well, it's a busy street, and it's a fast street. So I got on the road, and I hit the gas, man, and I was going 75 before I blinked. And I was like, wow, that was such a great feeling. And for some reason, so I had rolled in on the Harley, so I already had my helmet. You have to wear a helmet in Massachusetts. Kind of dumb in one of those things, but that's the rule. So if you want to ride it, you gotta follow the rules. So I did. And the only thing, so it's an open cockpit, and for some reason I took my gloves off. I think it was like so I could start the thing and get comfortable with the controls, but I didn't put them back on. And when I went from 0 to 75 in the blink of an eye, they started doing that twirl, and I almost lost them. So that was like, whoa. And then I pulled up behind like a Camry or something, and I couldn't see over it because the Vanderhall Venice is really low. But anyway, my test ride was it was short, and it was a very straight, fast road. I would have loved to taken that thing on the twisties. Man, what a blast. I think they're expensive. They're like, my parents back in the 70s bought their house for around the same price as a Vanderhall Venice, and you know, which would be like a high-end Harley Davidson or an Indian, you know, pretty big price tag. But if I had money and I was forced to spend it, man, I'll tell you what, you know, I'd be cruising around in a Vanderhall Venice. That thing was really nice. So that's what I want to find. I don't know if there's a Vanderhall Venice channel with a decent personality out there. I don't know if I don't think Mom's in Foxborough, I don't think they sell them anymore. The last time I was there, they have like 400 to 500 used bikes in the big warehouse out back, which is really fun to walk through. And I saw a Vanderhall that was left over, but it was dusty and it was kind of off to the side, and all of the signage was all kind of like leaned up against the wall. So that, you know, I'm not sure that a Vanderhall took off like they had hoped. But I'll tell you, if you are in the Foxborough area and you do swing by Mom's, they sell Indian, they sell Yamaha, they sell Triumph. They have a nice little Triumph selection. They sell ATVs, you know, Polaris stuff. They sell slingshots. It's a really cool place, and like I said, the used bike selection is enormous. Every make and model, right down to Hyosun. At one point they had a purple, I think it was a Norton, and it was like lavender, and that was kind of interesting. So you just never know what you're going to see when you go in there. Most of they do sell everything at full price, so don't go in there expecting a bargain. I'm not sure if you could talk them down too much, but I bought the Bug Smasher there, but they were in a different location back then. They were up the street, and they were small, and it was a real family feel. I guess they're family owned, and the people in there are generally super nice. You see that red light that guy went through? Not even close. But anyway, yeah, you know, so I'm not sure how they are to barter or to like talk them down, but it might be worth a shot. And definitely you go and sit on 100 bikes and see what fits good, what you like, and that might be a good start. So that's Mom's Motorcycles of Manchester. You can look them up at like Mums73, I think, might be a .com. Check them out if you're in the Foxborough area. It's very close to Gillette Stadium, where the Patriots play, the New England Patriots football team. And swing in, check them out. Tell them Matt the Greeter said hi. They have no idea who I am. I applied for a job there a couple of times, and they said, listen, you have 0 qualifications, and but your resume's interesting, so we're just going to hang on to it, which I think is a polite way of saying don't waste our time. Oh, play a little hockey down there? Well, you need some road apples, right? Is that what you guys from Canada? I'm a Tragically Hip fan, so road apples, right? That's a horse poop. Makes a nice hockey puck. If I have my Canadian lore correct. All right, guys, that's enough for today. I'm going to try to let you go. If I can hit this button, and you guys can be about your business, and click on go check out Matt Laidlaw. He's checking out the newest Harley Davidson releases, mostly paint schemes, but if people make fun of the paint, but unless you see it in person, you got to see it in person. That's all I'm going to say. Don't bash it until you've seen it actually up close, and if possible in the sunshine, because Harley Davidson does paint like nobody else. It really is that much better. All right, guys, Matt the Greeter. What's up, Michael Bike? What's up, Bikes, Beers, and Brews? What's up, Purple on 3 and PSP Tommy G? All right, care about you guys, and I'll check in with you soon. All right, guys, Matt the Greeter. Like, subscribe, and keep the rubber side down.